I'm Richard Kavanagh and I'm going to share with you one of the recipes from my book, Love Your Hair. And this recipe is a really quick, simple cheat to create a Marcel Wave effect, or sort of a 1920s feel. It's a modern version of a 1920s feel. I like this look done on a side parting, but we're going to do it in a center parting today because Kerry's hair prefers to be in a center parting. So you can put it wherever you want. Now the tools that you're going to need to create this look are a hair tie, a hair straightener or flat iron. You're going to need a comb, preferably a carbon or a metal comb. If it's a plastic comb, it might melt. When you see the trick, you'll understand why. Some pins and a hairnet and some hairspray. A light hold hairspray would be ideal for this. So if you want to press pause, run away, grab those things and come back, and I'll take you through it step by step. Alright, start with your hair in its natural parting position, right? You could do a nice clean part if you wanted to, or you could have a slightly looser parting. It's up to you. And then separate out a little piece of hair on each side of your parting. About, I'm going to call that a ½ inch, so around about a ½ inch wide on each side of your parting, just back to about the crown. Take that hair, twist it up like so, and clip it out of the way with a sectioning clip or a pin, or if you want to use a hair tie, you can use any number of apparatus just to clip that out of the way. All right? And then what you're going to do with the rest of this hair is you're going to pull it back and put it into a ponytail and create a bun at the base using a hairnet. So pull all your hair back into the nape like so. Gather it all in one hand back there. You can use a little bit of hairspray to tame any light flyaways. You don't want this to be a too tight ponytail, it's just a loose ponytail. So tie that ponytail low at the nape and lock that off. And then you're going to use a hairnet to catch this hair and put it into a bun. We'll snip that off. So choose a hairnet that's around about the same shade as your hair colour. Catch the ponytail in the hairnet like you're catching fish, right? And then just hold it in one hand and wrap that around like so. Take a pin, you can use a bobby pin or a French pin, poke it through, catch some hair, bend it back on itself and push it in. Again, poke that through, catch some hair, bend it back on itself and poke it through to hold. Keep doing that until you've got enough pins in there to hold your bun in place. The great thing about using a hairnet for this is that it negates the need for having to go over and try and smooth up any flyaways. You get a nice tight, tidy little bun and it's all held together. Now here's the trick with the Marcel Wave. Undo the hair that you've clipped up and out of the way. Put your parting back in, so basically you're going to split that into two pieces. Take one piece, like so. You can spray a tiny little bit of light hold hairspray on there. I'm using Redken Fashion Works. Now you might notice there's numbers on all the cans. That just talks about the hold factor. So the bigger the number, the stronger the hold. Take your comb, and like I said, a carbon or a metal comb is going to be ideal here. Please don't try this with a plastic comb. You will melt it. And then take your flat iron and pinch that over the hair to create a crease or a crest in the hair with your flat iron. Hold that on there for a few seconds. That little bit of steam coming off there is just the hairspray evaporating. Take the comb out, move it down the hair an inch or two and repeat. Crease with the flat iron. Hold that for a few seconds so that you know that you've got a nice little crease happening in there. Lift that out, move the comb down the hair a couple of inches and fold it over and crease it with the flat iron. You can do 3 or 4 creases on each side and then I'll show you what you're going to do with it once it's all creased up. Okay, once you've creased both sides all the way to the ends, go back to the side that you did first, because that's going to be cool by now. You don't want to brush it out while it's still hot, or you'll brush out all your creases. Take your mason brush and just give it a light brush through, like so. Go back to the other side, give that a light brush through, just like so. Spread that hair out over the rest of the hair. And then you're going to very gently and lightly, using your hands, just push that back over to your bun and tuck it in behind your bun there. And I'll show you that on this side so that you can see how that looks. So use your hands just to spread the hair out, tuck it back in here, and tuck it behind the bun there. If you need to, take a little French pin like so, and you can just pin any of those little loose ends away. And the last thing you're going to do to finish that off is a little bit of light hold hairspray. I like the flyaways. You don't want to smooth them out too much, I don't think. And there you have a really simple modern take on a 1920s Marcel wave in under 10 minutes. I think you'll find you can probably do that in about 6 or 7 minutes. So just to recap on that, find the parting, section off a little piece of hair about 1/2 inch on each side of the parting and section that out of the way. Pull your hair back into a ponytail, a little bit of light hold hairspray just to tame it, tie it up, take a hairnet, catch the hair in the hairnet, twist it, pin it into a bun, then take your flat iron, release that hair, separate it back into 2 sections, put your comb underneath, iron it to crease it and make a crest, move the comb down a couple of inches, iron it, crease it to make the crest, work your way to the ends of the hair on both sides, brush it out, tuck it into the bun.